All right, you guys, so here we are out on the water, and we got some nice overcast conditions. Overcast is always really good when you're inshore fishing. Yeah, so it keeps the fish like a little less like skittish. You know, sometimes when it's like overcast, you can actually throw topwater like all day. Yeah, getting a little leg workout on this morning. Overcast conditions should hopefully set us up pretty nice today. And yeah, we're just gonna get up into some skinny water. So where we're targeting these fish today in that skinny water, this low light's gonna be like ideal. So you guys, not only do we have these overcast conditions and low winds, which is ideal inshore fishing conditions, but we also have a king tide that is going on this week. We have these like crazy tide. So right now we're fishing an incoming tide. So a king tide is when you have like where the moon and the sun both align at the right position, where you get this like crazy like gravitational pull on the ocean, on the earth, and it creates a massive tide swing.
All right, so this whole shoreline looks really good. I'm gonna kind of just ease on up here. A lot of these times when I'm using a popping cork, it's usually when it's sitting that I feel like the trout tend to hit it. All right, I'm gonna kind of cruise up here and fish that point up there. I don't know if you guys can see all the bait that's popping. Boom, that's the cast. There's something playing with it. If they don't strike it and smack it, it's usually not a big fish anyway. There, oop, I had one. Dang. Fish on. Here we go. Ooh, what is this? This feels like a puppy drum. Oh! All right, you guys. First fish of the morning. Just got out here. I gotta work my, ooh, yeah, that's like, oh, dang it. I'm going in the frickin' reeds. I'm going in the frickin' reeds. Oh, it's dragging me into the reeds. Okay, puppy drum, puppy drum. Man, y'all see this? This fish is working me. Whoa, oh no, shoot. I'm gonna have to like boat flip this thing or something. Woo, got it. All right, that's how it's done. I just wanna know how long he is. He is 18 inches. This is by far my favorite fish in the ocean to catch. I love catching me some red drum. There's nothing better than getting out on your yak in the morning and like fifth cast pulling out a red.
All right, y'all, so there it is. Hopefully this king tide and these overcast conditions, we're gonna be catching more of these guys.
Oh yes.
All right, you guys, we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. I don't know if you can see this, but there is an actual rip right there that the current is moving so fast. So I feel really confident that we're gonna pick up some fish way back in this little creek. There's a fish. Oh, is he on? Yeah, he is. All right, y'all, fish on. What is this? Is that a striper? I think it is. Oh, it's a redfish. Nice one. Okay. Running me right into the grass. Nice little puppy drum. Come in here. Dang, he swallowed it. This is my first little puppy drum of the day. Fun size fish. We're gonna let this guy go. All right, you guys, so let me show y'all this really cool creek that we're fishing. And this king tide is pushing all these fish from way back out there in here, and these redfish, they're gonna be all up in here. So this is like some of my favorite type of fishing right here. It's almost, you know, pretty much like wade fishing from a kayak.
Fish on. Ooh, that is a good red right there. All right, y'all. That's a nice red right here. All right, I gotta figure out how to get out of... Why isn't this going? This is such a new experience for me, fishing from a kayak and trying to land a fish while you're in a moving current. All right, come here, pup. All right, this one's a little smaller than the last one. Man, I am like a freaking pro landing these things now. Do you guys just see that? All right. All right, you guys, have not even been out here for 30 minutes yet and already getting on my second little puppy drum. I freaking love fishing from these kayaks. This is so fun. It's probably the second best thing next to fishing, wade fishing. Anyway, so this is what it's all about, you guys. Just getting out early, having a good time, and getting on these red drum. All right, what am I doing? Man, we are just fighting the current all day today. It's ripping. There we go. Fish on. I feel so lazy sitting down in a kayak and reeling in a fish. I feel like I need to be standing up. Oh, it's a flounder. You! All right, you guys. He's cute. All right, let's go catch some bigger fish though. Oh, fish on. Wow, dang, I was not even prepared for that. All right, I gotta get out of here. What is this? Dang it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Freaking mammoth trout. Holy crap. You guys, I was literally just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did I get this on video? I better have gotten this on video. I'm freaking out. All right, you guys, this is a very, very nice trout. Oh geez, don't jump out of my boat. I'm gonna grab onto you because you are freaking massive. You guys, I found this little patch of grass and I was like, that looks kind of fishy. So just cast it up in there and y'all, look what I just freaking pulled out. Check out this beautiful trout I just pulled out. I've just been fishing the shoreline, found a really grassy area, threw the popping cork up in there, pulled out this fat and thick trout. This is what it's all about, you guys. Just getting out here, getting after it, and just wanted to show you guys my catch. That's what it's all about. I feel like I should maybe keep him or something. There he goes, woo! Fish on. Is this a flounder? Oh, that's a good fish. Yeah, those heads, holy crap. Big freaking red drum. Oh, get the net, Christy, get the net. Keep it together, girl, keep it together. Oh, woo! You guys see that? I don't even know how I landed that. Oh, my heart is racing. Today, I am just slanging it out here with the Berkley GULP for the win. All right, you guys, set up, clear water. Thank you, Falcon, Florida Fishing Product Reel, Popping Cork, love you, Cajun Thunder. You guys are getting me on the fish. You guys are getting it done. Yes, today is my day, y'all. We all have our days. Today is my day. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful red. You are one pretty fish. Guys, I'm not sure what happened to my husband. He disappeared, but he's definitely missing out on all of the action because I'm getting in on it. All right, you guys, check out this beautiful redfish I just caught. I've just been fishing super shallow today in a lot of the grass flats right up along the beach line. Beautiful fish. Whew. That's how you get it done, y'all. On some Berkley GULP. Whew.
Fish on. All right, you guys, finally a real fish. Christy's been having the hot hand today. I think I got myself a nice little red. Definitely what it feels like. No, that's a trout. That is a nice trout, people. That is a very nice trout. Nice. Woo. Oh man, you guys, finally I got myself a nice fish. Christy Christy has had the hot hand today. She's caught everything. She's caught a slam. I caught me like a puppy drum and little dink stripers, and finally got this nice speckled trout. These popping corks are doing work today, people. All right, y'all, so that right there, that wraps up a very successful day fishing this king tide. And speaking of king tide, Christy was actually the king or the queen of fishing today. Christy had the hot hand. That's right. Boom. That's right, y'all. I ain't complaining. My wife outfished me, and I will proudly announce that on YouTube. Y'all know that. All right, y'all, so here we are. We are back at my place. Here on this fillet table, we have what I like to call a fillet tray of success. So today, the recipe, what I'm gonna make for y'all, that I'm gonna show you guys, I'm super stoked, is going to be smoked redfish dip and smoked speckled trout dip. So we're gonna kind of compare those two, but either of these, really pumped on to smoke these, and we're gonna make some awesome fish dip. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fillet these fish, and let's start preparing. All right, you guys, in case y'all are wondering, speckled trout, very easy to fillet. I'll show you guys real quick. So what I'm gonna do, you got the head of the fish right here. All you're gonna do is just make one cut right behind the pectoral fin and the gill. I'm gonna turn the fish around. So you've got your first cut right here, that's right behind the head. And then you're just going to, this is the way I like to do it, then I turn the blade of my knife and I'm just gonna run the blade of my knife right down the spine. That way I can make sure that I'm gonna get all of the meat off of this fish, and I'm just really making sure that the knife is doing all the work, and I'm just riding the spine all the way down the backbone just like that. So then what I'll do, so you've got the fillets open just like that, and then I'm just gonna run the blade of my knife, you know, through the fillet. So the fillet opens up very nicely on these fish. There you go. That's how I fillet my speckled trout. Okay, so now we're gonna fillet this redfish. So for smoking this redfish, I'm going to leave the skin on. So I made one cut right behind the head just like that, and then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the same thing like the trout. Just work the blade of your knife down the fish, and we're gonna ride the spine. Going right down the spine just like this. And just make small cuts right through it just to make sure you're getting all that meat. All right, y'all, there it is. That's our redfish fillet. Look at that, solid piece of meat right there. All right, y'all, here we are back in the kitchen. So the first thing that we're gonna do, y'all know the program, is rinse these fish off, rinse off the fillets. So again, you guys, when I'm rinsing these fillets off, I like to run my hand. So this is like the smooth end, you know, this is the way that the scales go. I like to run my hand against the grain so that I'm just taking off any of those loose scales. We're not gonna remove all the scales, but just the loose ones. All right, you guys, so next thing we're gonna do, it's really easy. We're gonna make our dry brine. And for the dry brine, we're just gonna do 2 cups of brown sugar. So 1 cup right there. So we've got 2 cups of brown sugar, and then we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of salt. 1/2 cup of salt. And then we're just gonna add some pepper into this. So then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix this with our hands. This right here, this is the dry brine. And this is what's going to extract a lot of those just liquids and everything out of the meat. It's gonna cure the meat, and it's gonna get it ready for the smoker. Okay, so here's the pan that we're gonna be putting our fish in. Go ahead and just make a layer on the bottom, and we're just gonna put our fish. We just wanna make sure that our fish is covered completely with all this dry brine. So then what I like to do, I just like to stack my fillets on top of each other. All right, so there's our dry brine just sitting on our fish, and as you can see, we've already got some liquid that's coming out of the fish, and that's a good sign. All right, so now what we're gonna do is just cover this up with some saran wrap. All right, y'all, so there it is. That's our dry brine, and you wanna make sure that this is covered very well with the saran wrap. That way it just kind of insulates it. Put this in the fridge for 4 to 6 hours. Some people do it overnight, but we're gonna do this one for 4 to 6 hours. All right, you guys, so the fish has been sitting on dry brine for 4 to 6 hours back here in the refrigerator. Now, Christy is going to showcase how to smoke this fish.
All right, you guys, we've got our redfish and our trout. You guys will see all the moisture and see all of this juice that literally got pulled out from the fish. So now it's super easy. Just run some cold water, run our fish through, and then pat them dry with paper towel. So once you guys pat these dry, they are ready for the smoker. Let's go outside and dose. All right, you guys, here's our smoker. It's been going for about 30 minutes. We've got our water in there and then our first rack. You guys wanna grab your pan. Really make sure you spray this right before you guys put your fillets down, because you do not want your fillet skin or any of the fillet to stick to it. You want to make sure all that meat comes right off when it's finished. All right, so my biggest fillets I'm going to put at the bottom, and then this is going to cook for an hour and a half. We're going to make a glaze and then come back out and put the glaze on for about last 30 minutes on these fish to finish smoking. And that's really going to just kind of bring all of these juices and flavors together. Once you guys have all your fillets on, go ahead and cover it. And you guys are gonna just let that hang out for an hour and a half. Go watch a football game, then come back out.
All right, you guys, so our fish has been sitting on the smoker for about an hour to an hour and a half, and it's almost ready. But the last thing that we wanna do is we just wanna make a glaze. All we're gonna use is these ingredients: orange juice, some sugar and cinnamon, and we're just gonna use some normal pancake syrup and some honey. So it's pretty easy, so we're just gonna eyeball it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some orange juice in here, just kind of as like our base. Not too much, just about that much right there. Then we're gonna add some syrup. Nice healthy dose of syrup. Gonna add some honey. I like to go pretty heavy on the honey. So honey's like the main part of the glaze, so I like to go pretty heavy with that. Get a good amount of honey up in there. All right, and then we're gonna add this brown sugar, or this sugar and cinnamon. I'm gonna grab my whisk, and we're just gonna mix this all together. All right, so now we're gonna go out to the smoker. We're gonna paint our fish with this awesome glaze. All right, so check this out. This is our fish right here. Been sitting on the smoker, just slow roasting for the past hour and a half. We're gonna take this glaze, get it up on the brush. Oh yeah, we're just gonna paint these fish. So we're gonna make sure your glaze gets all on there, nice and shiny. Give these things a really, really nice finish. All right, you guys, I know y'all are waiting to see this fish. Trust me, I am super hungry, but I got my cell phone light. I'm gonna show you guys how sick that this fish looks. Look at this, boys. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead, get these fish in the kitchen. We're gonna make this smoked fish dip. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now. Can't even think. All right, y'all. All right, you guys, so here's our meat right here. So yes, we've got our redfish, speckled trout. This meat, it comes right off of the skin. So we're just gonna go ahead and move this meat. It doesn't have to be all organized. Look at how tender this meat is, you guys. This is the redfish. What? All right, y'all, this is our speckled trout. This is our redfish right here. Okay, so for our fish dip, this is some mayonnaise. This is avocado oil mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm kind of a health nut, so you guys can use just regular old mayonnaise, but I'm using the avocado oil mayo. We're gonna put in a good amount. Next is gonna be just some relish. Then we've got some garlic. Let's do a little bit of that. And then we're gonna do some capers. Oh my gosh. It was like the Hulk, like, put these tops on. Dude. Oh, I got it. Oh, all that just for some little capers. And that's it, y'all. We're just gonna mix it on in. All right, y'all. This right here, this is our speckled trout fish dip. Next up, redfish. Same thing, mix it all up. All right, you guys, this right here, that is our smoked redfish dip. And you guys, you can put this dip on like anything. You can put it on a cracker, you can put it on a sandwich, you can just eat it like this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes me weak in the knees. That is so good, so good. You know, just get yourself a cracker, whatever. Go just like this. Put yourself some of that fish dip on that cracker and just dig in. That is so good. Oh my gosh, blown away. You guys have to try this. All right, that's it, y'all. That's it, I'm done. That's a night, that's a wrap. I'm gonna eat the rest of this fish dip right here, just like this. All right, y'all. Peace out.